Today is my second class of company law, and I like to describe highlights of the Companies Act 2013. Yesterday, in my first class, I have explained all the units which have been the syllabus of the company law. Unit first, unit second, unit third, unit fourth, unit fifth. Unit fifth. The company law is a very important for the welfare of the country and for the society and also for the government. Today, I emphasize on the topic which is very important for your syllabus and for your exam. You have to listen this question, listen these things very seriously. I am speaking in very not speed manner but in a low manner, or you can say the lecture which I delivered is to be a slowly and slowly. Today I would like to discuss highlights of the Companies Act 2013. The Companies Act 2013 Act has been replaced. The Companies Act 1956. This Act has 470 sections and 7 schedules, as against 658 sections and 15 schedules in the 1956. Many facets of the Act have been explained in the rules, which the Government of India GOI. Are you understand what is the meaning of GOI? GOI means the word GOI, Government of India. Government of India. Understand it? GOI, it means Government of India Act has been prescribed. I would like to emphasize one thing on this topic. That the Act has 473 articles and 70 articles and 7 schedules. 7 schedules. As against 658 sections The Act has been 470 sections and the 7 schedules, and against 658 sections. 678, 58 sections and 15 schedules in the in 1956 Act. I I think that all of you have to understand it, that highlights of the Companies Act 2013. The Companies Act 2013 has replaced the Companies Act 1956. The Act has 470 and 70 sections and 7 schedules, and against 656 sections and 15 schedules in the 1956 Act. Many facets of the Act have been explained. Many facets of the Act has been replaced in the rules which the Government of India GOI has prescribed. Interestingly, 74% of the Act provides for delegated legislation. How many percent? 74%. 74% for delegated legislation. Delegated legislation as means of operationalization Operationalization. What does it mean? Operationalization. I think that operationalization means it is the door which is open for all. Operationalization, the provision as opposed to 16% in the Act 1956. In the Act 1956. I think that these things which I have today lectured, or you can say I have delivered lecture, you have to understand clearly without any hesitation, without any problem. Up today, I highlights of the Act. Highlights of the Act. Highlights of the Act. First of all, I would like to deliver you the most essential part of the Act, which you first know, then understand, then read. Key managerial personnel. What is key managerial personnel? Class action suits. Corporate social responsibility, CSR. Corporate social responsibility, CSR. National Companies Law Tribunal. National Companies Law Tribunal. Vigil mechanism. Purchase of minority shareholding. Power of a company to buy its own securities. reduction of share capital, mergers and amalgamations, equity share with different voting rights, directors board spectrum, shareholders meeting, audit, dividend, miscellaneous. I think that there are 13 and 14 things which are the highlights of the act, which are the main portion of the company's law when the company law is to be started. And when the company law is to be started, or you can say when the company law was to be established under New Company Act 2013, replaces the Company Law 1956. There are miscellaneous things which are to be too much important and too much essential. I think that the miscellaneous things are, you have to know, it is very essential for your exam and also for your future. Number 1, dormant companies. What are the dormant companies? I have to explain after this speaking lecture. Number 2, one person company, OPC. Number 3, small company. Number 4, subsidiary company. Number 5, winding up company, sale of assets, recovery of debts, settlement of claims. These are the miscellaneous things which are the most important and essential for the company. From the first of highlights of the acts, I have to describe key managerial personnel. What is key managerial personnel? The key managerial personnel is the most important essential feature of the company by which the company can run its mechanism. Class action suits. Class action suit means suits which are the main mechanism, or you can say the main portion of the company. Corporate social responsibility, CSR. CSR means a company's most important and essential portion by which the company can run within a good and atmosphere, within a good and healthy atmosphere. That healthy atmosphere is to be provided for the company for the upliftment of its own work in good environment and in good atmosphere. National Companies Law Tribunal. Vigil mechanism. Vigil mechanism means a mechanism which is to be too extensive and too important. Purchase of minority shareholding. Purchase of shareholding. When a company is born under Companies Act, there has to be a programming. That programming which is to be very much important and soul of the company, the shareholders, shareholding and the shareholders. The shareholders purchase the shares, and then they will get the chance to enter in the company, and they will work in the company, and they will very essential feature. Power of a company to buy back its own securities. It is the most important power of a company to buy back its own securities. The company shareholder has a full right, has a full importance, has a full, or you can say the not heinous, but basic significance that whenever he wants, or you can say whenever he like, or you can say to back it from company, it depends upon his morality. Reduction of share capital. Reduction of share capital means a company, when I join the company, I have take the 50% share. I have think that there have to be not to be a good proper income from that company. I have direct my share 20%, or you can say 15%, or you can say 30%. Mergers and amalgamations. Mergers means a company have a right. Both the companies work not together. They have to work with good atmosphere in different areas, in different portions, in one place to another place. They have a right to merge their companies in individual two-way together, and then amalgamations. Equity shares get different voting rights. Voting right means it is very essential right which is for the company, and voting means when the company shareholders and the important portfolios, or you can say the directors, or you can say the managerial officers, or you can say the main company owner, they have to sit up and they have a voting right in the different issues. The issues to be set up for personal company area. Directors board spectrum. Directors board spectrum means a director board spectrum means company's director is. I think that in my previous lecture I have explained in a good manner. I think that if you listen my first lecture, you know companies when the company start, or you can say when the company is begin, director is the whole and soul of the company. Director is the brain of the company, and director have a right to how to company achieve the goal, how the company run in success. Shareholders meeting. It is the duty of a company director, or you can say it is the duty of company affairs. They have to decide how many meetings, when the meeting is to be taken in the company office, and in what time. It depends upon the different directors. Audit. There is one most important area there where the audit has been made, and the audit is a good, not good, but important, essential significance which the company can run. Dividend. Dividend is a very important 14 point, last point area of the highlights of the company. Dividend. It is most important last issue where the company highlights of the act. There are things which I have to be declared or you delivered today in my lecture. The miscellaneous things which are to be too much important and extensive for the company, for the formation, and you can say for the regularization of the company. Number one, dormant companies, one-person companies, subsidiary company, small company, winding up company, sale of assets, recovery of debts, settlement of claims. I have to explain in brief. Dormant company. What is dormant company? Today I have to explain in one specific word. Dormant company means a dormant company which is in a loss, that main loss has been not fulfilled by that owner. They have given to another owner and he can fulfill the owner, then given the money. One person company means private company, OPC company, and the company is to be regulated by one person and with some important shareholders and directors. Small company means the capacity of that company is small, and that capacity is to be too much, not high budget. Subsidiary company means a company which is subsidiary, secondary company. Winding up company, a company which is losing all faith and honor in the market, and it is ending of the year, ending of the company, going in loss, all assets, all things have been lost, and it is वह जो कंपनी जो समापन की तरफ जा रही है उसे समापन कंपनी कहते हैं, वाइंडिंग कंपनी. Sale of assets which have been, when the company is winding up, then the sale of assets has to be started. Recovery of debts by the court, or you can say by the shareholders and by the main owners of the company. Settlement of claims. Here one thing you have to understand clearly and basically. Settlement of claims means claims which is to be very much important, that when a company is to be started, its beginning in under company law 2013 Companies Replaced Act, and the settlement has to be depends upon according to the time and situation, according to the act, according to the section. Today I have delivered my second lecture of the company law. Goodbye. Have a nice day. God bless you. तुम्हारी